We'll start today with a check of your storm tracker forecast. Here's the live view from our Roofing 911 Skycam over our studio. It's been a hot and sunny day, but we're getting ready for some much needed showers here in Southeast Texas. Storm tracker Cristiana Ramos joins us. Now, we know there's no schedule when it comes to rain, but when can we expect to see some showers?
Overnight tonight is going to be our best possibility for those much needed showers. We're 11 inches below our normal rainfall for this time of year, so we are needing it. But like you said, it was hot out there, very hot. Look at those heat indices. They are in the triple digits. It's feeling like 102 up towards the lakes area, close to 100 here in the triangle. And we are seeing lots of clouds rolling over the area, not much sunshine, and it's going to set us up for some rain tonight. Winds are pretty breezy, about 18-mile-per-hour winds in Port Arthur, gusting about 20 miles per hour. For that grocery shopping forecast tonight, expect some showers overnight, so just some cloudiness. It's going to be warm and humid as those temps fall into the low 80s by 9 p.m. And then in our 7-day rain chance forecast, it looks like we are going to get a good round of scattered showers and storms with the possibility of some severe weather. We're going to talk about that in just a little bit.
Thank you so much, Christiana. Now, we've been tracking the gas prices here in Southeast Texas, and after a short period of staying pretty steady, well, they're back on the rise again. The average amount for regular gas at the pump is $4.27, and yes, it is painful. Now, a week ago, we were sitting at $4.09, so we reached out to AAA for tips and tricks at the pumps. Now, AAA says if you take certain measures, you can possibly relieve some of the pain at the pumps. Spokesperson with AAA, Joshua Zuber, says the upkeep of your car has a lot to do with fuel efficiency. Another gas tip and trick is driving on cruise control.
Follow the speed limit. Don't slam on the gas. Hard acceleration can greatly increase your fuel consumption.
Zuber says waiting until your tank is close to E will have you digging in your pockets even deeper. For parents, hope is on the way. The first shipments of baby formula being sent to the U.S. from Europe arrived at an air base in Germany today. In a statement, the White House said 132 pallets of formula will arrive in Plainfield, Indiana this weekend, and another 114 pallets of formula are set to arrive in the coming days. In total, about 1.5 million 8-ounce bottles of 3 different formulas will arrive in the U.S. this week. Today in Buffalo, in the wake of the fatal mass shooting that claimed the lives of 10 people last week, members of the community took a collective moment of silence and reflection. 10 people ranging in age from 32 to 86, as well as the 3 people injured in the shooting, were honored with a moment of silence by Tops Friendly Markets and local officials. Officials held the moment of silence and called on the local community to take part.
We encourage people worldwide to join us in standing against hate and remembering those lives that were lost.
Members of the Buffalo community are encouraged to share their thoughts and support using the hashtag Buffalo Stands Together to honor the victims of this tragedy. Now to President Biden's high-stakes trip to Asia. Biden meeting with his South Korean counterpart as U.S. officials warn of a real risk of some provocation from North Korea while the president is in the region. So ABC's senior White House correspondent Mary Bruce is in South Korea with the latest.
Overnight, President Biden sitting down with South Korea's new president.
Hi, I'm delighted to be back in your beautiful country, and at a time when the alliance between the Republic of Korea and the United States has never been stronger, more vibrant, or I might add, more vital.
Top of mind, blunting the nuclear threat from North Korea. The presidents agreed to conduct more joint military exercises and discuss deploying more U.S. weapons to the region. Biden says he's still open to meeting with dictator Kim Jong-un, but only if it's in good faith.
With regard to whether I would meet with the leader of North Korea, that would depend on whether he was sincere and whether it was serious.
But Kim has shown no interest in negotiating. Instead, he's been ramping up missile tests, some capable of reaching the U.S. The White House now warning there's a real risk North Korea could launch another long-range missile or even conduct a nuclear test during Biden's visit. But North Korea is also dealing with a threat of its own, a major COVID crisis. The regime acknowledging its first major outbreak, at least 2.5 million people are now sick. Earlier this week, a rare sighting of Kim in a mask, but he's still refusing to accept most assistance. Biden says the U.S. stands ready to help.
We've offered vaccines not only to North Korea but to China as well, and we're prepared to do that immediately. We've gotten no response.
12 News has been tracking a gator spotted in an apartment complex on North Major Drive. Gator Country and our very own Cristiana Ramos has been out there all week trying to catch it, and they finally outsmarted the 8-foot gator today. You can see him right here in the video, and after he was captured, he was brought to his new home in Gator Country. And this weekend, thousands are hitting up Bolivar Peninsula for a Go Topless Jeep weekend. It's a meetup that happens every year around this time, and it can get a little rowdy. Last year, Galveston Sheriff's Department made over 200 arrests this weekend. So while they're encouraging you to come out and have some fun, they also want you to do it safely. And you might want to watch out for some drizzle. Christiana will be back with your weekend forecast here shortly. And straight ahead on 12 News, if you're a peanut butter lover, listen up. Over 40 products recalled because of a salmonella outbreak. Everything you need to know. Plus, what police found when they pulled over a suspect thief in California. Hint, it could have fit in perfectly in 007's car.